Heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Aldama. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Aldama. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. The three is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Sar. Wembanyama screen. Fades back. And Sar, good for three.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sar's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Risache. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Drains the triple.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Hernan Gomez with it. Picked up by Fournier. Pass to Diaz. Picked by Aldama. The three ball. Diaz, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Batum. Fournier for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Batum can do a little of everything out there, including making quality passes to wide open guys.
And here's Rubio. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Batum. Fournier with the ball. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Fournier's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rubio. And there's the screen. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Puts up a deep three. He can't hit that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Usman Garuba. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Rizachet. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Rizachet's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's blocked. Shoots from 14. Rubio with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And the shot's good. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Jang. From deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Rubio. Guarded by Batum. Rubio passes to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rubio. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. From outside, off the mark. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. No points yet. Koulibaly defending. Basket counts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Aldama.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 37 left in the first half of this one. Here's Wembanyama. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Sinks it from distance. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 50 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. He's got 7.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Pass to Rizachet. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the away team, number 5.
And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Hayes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
And right now, and that'll do it for...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Rizachet. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. They now take the lead. Diaz has got his second basket of the night. Shooting about 60% for the game. Pass to Sarr. Back to Hayes. Outside Fournier. The 11-footer. Wembanyama, no good. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Back to Aldama. Fournier covering. Fournier with some nice D. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Wembanyama screen. The 3 from Rizachet. Fires in the triple. Rizachet's got 6.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. Well, you look at Hernan Gomez, top 5 in blocked shots. He challenges everything.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
To the middle. Here's Aldama. And another shot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Sarr passes to Hayes. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hayes against Rubio. Now Fournier. He has 6. Lets it go from 11. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fournier.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Diaz can't get it to go. Gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Rizachet. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
To the wing, right side. Here's Diaz. Over Fournier. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Diaz has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Tipped away. Here's Garuba. Pure from three-point range.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pass to Fournier. Outside Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Now Fournier lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Outside Rubio. Puts it up from 17. Missed it. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by 2. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Jang in at the point. This one for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Right side, Rubio. His first shot coming late, and that one is right through the heart.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
To the inside. Jang gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Rubio. To the paint. Here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Batum in the post. Hernan Gomez there. Got it.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Rizachet. Wembanyama with it. Hernan Gomez there. And yep, it's good.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Damn, that one's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Here's Rizachet. Knocks down the long J.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
A minute 20 left in the final quarter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Wembanyama. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Lets the three fly. Laces one from three.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Diaz. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by 48. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yes!
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sar. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fournier covering. Pass to Diaz. There's the triple. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
It's all about getting a three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. 3 spots below. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's Jokic. Clock is at 3. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Smooth jumper by Jokic. Not going to let anything break up his concentration.
Pass to Wagner. Shoots from the elbow. That one, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fires the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. There's the pick. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Milutinov. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to De Silva. Down low. Here's Wagner. Off with the layup.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Jokic. Count it from 12.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's Wagner atop the key. Pass to Schroeder. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break.
Both of these clubs have been putting up big points since the All-Star break, and it's been impressive to watch.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Wagner. And it's Schroeder missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Jokic, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Wagner. He had 15 points last outing, and that one is good.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Wagner outside. From outside the arc, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
17 seconds left to play in the first.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Schroeder. And here's Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Washington, and it's De Silva in the power forward. Unloads. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Here's Teodosic. 9 points last game. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Now, here's Washington. Pass to De Silva. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Washington. Pulls it up. And he connects with the jumper. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. De Silva with the bucket. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Washington. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wagner. And Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second. No coverage that time.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Here's De Silva. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Second, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
.114 left in the first half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. Trains the three-pointer.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triplets.
Bogdanovic looking around. Off target at the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Well, I think for the home team, holding steady at the 2 spot. I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
From 8, jump shot is good that time. 5 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's Wagner with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Wagner's got 12.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Now, here's Jokic. Guarded closer. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark. And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. How last month turned out for him, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Schroeder looking around. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good with the layup.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Schroeder. And he drops it in from the low post.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. 2 teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jokic, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
They set the screen. Here's Tiemann. That one good for 2. And that ties it up. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Down low. Good work there as it goes. 7 points in the game.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. From the arc. sinks the triple. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
A runner. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Schroeder, right side. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 10. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. To the middle, here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Here's Teodosic. From deep, Jokic. And Jokic is good on the 3.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thanks so much, David. 6 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And it's Schroeder missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Milutinov. The shot will not fall. Schroeder with the ball. Wagner passes to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jokic for 3. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's De Silva. There's Wagner with the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Bogdanovic kicks to Jokic. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Jokic so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wagner, one of those guys that loves to deliver when it matters most.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Jokic. It's good.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
.29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. Missed inside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
For sure, BA. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now the starting group for the visitors. The three from Rizachet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The three from Rizachet. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Hayes. Here's Sarr. And the three off target. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Steps back. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. Beyond the arc. Here's Papanikolaou. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Calathes. Fournier covering. And the layup is good off the glass.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Down low. Antetokounmpo up top. Shoots over Sar. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Hayes. That one goes. Count it.
And Hayes finishing the play. That's impressive after he took the hit.
Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Fournier. Uses the glass on the layup.
Man, and Fournier took a beating that time.
Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Koulibaly defending. Over to the wing. Here's Kalathis. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hayes for 3. And that's not gonna go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Papanikolaou. No points so far. Clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Dorsey. On target from range. Dorsey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Batum. Now here's Koulibaly. Basket's good. Koulibaly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Here's Dorsey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. Here's Rupert. Pass to Gobert. Outside Koulibaly. Picked by Gobert. For 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Koulibaly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with it. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Rupert. Back to Koulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. And Gobert flushes it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The three. Batum pulls it in. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Kalathis. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And that one is hammered home.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
And there's a pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Hayes.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. Antetokounmpo for 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Now Hayes. Fournier, the pass to Sarr. Now Wembanyama. The fader. Can't get it to drop.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
It's the centerpiece of health.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Riza out there with Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Riza. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Sarr. The bank shot, no good. Wembanyama, pass to Hayes. Here's Riza from behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Riza-Shay's got his second bucket on the night.
He's so good off the catch. The defense has to guard Riza better than this.
Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then there's Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Riza in at the small forward position. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Riza. Outside Fournier. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Papanikolaou. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
And the big finish by Giannis.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Wembanyama screen. Hayes for 3. Another shot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. We've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Coulibaly. He's got 5. Batum outside. Pass to Fournier. Drops in the 3. Fournier's got 5 points.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for 3.
Antetokounmpo outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Antetokounmpo outside. Guarded by Batum. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Sarr. And it's in there. Give him 8.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 3. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Pass to Batum. Here's Jang. Batum outside. Here's Yabusele. Picked it. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Jang. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Sar's checked in for Jang. No good on the second free throw.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Pass to Riza. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Sar. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Antetokounmpo up top. He's defended by Hayes. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And he dunks it down.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Down low. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
To the paint. Antetokounmpo. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Left side, Wembanyama. From 9 feet out. Back to Hayes. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered closely. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Oh, and Hayes with a grown-up bucket there. That's huge.
$20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed it.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to to stay with that confident play.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position. Here's Diaz. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Bogdanovich, that's for two. He trains the quick shot.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez a screen. Misses the three. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. A shot off that time. Aldama with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Diaz. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fires the three. Aldama gets the bucket.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lock at 6. Puts up a three. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Diaz, good. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Buries it down low.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hernan Gomez passes to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Bogdanovich. Abrinas with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. And you take a look at this home team. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. Now, here's Rubio. Garuba, the pass to Abrinas. Here's Garuba. Rubio with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
Here's Teodosic. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Traps in the tray.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Goes up at the stripe. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over?
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Topic. Jokic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. Pass to Teodosic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Pulls it from the elbow. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Jokic passes to Jovic. Pass to Jokic.
Away team foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Teodosic, covered by Rubio. Here's Jokic. The big man Jokic inside. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Here's Teodosic. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. His last 10 games, 3rd in free throw percentage, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Here's Diaz. From outside, off the mark. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the set. Inside. Milutinov, defended by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. On the top of the key, Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Diaz. Aldama with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Diaz, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to Abrinas. Trying to end the drought. Good on the three-point shot. Abrinas has got his second bucket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Jokic draws the double. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Abrinas in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look, depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed. And that'll do it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 guard. They set the pick, and here's Bogdanovich for a 3. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Abrinas with the bucket.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. You've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Diaz in at the point. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Having an impressive 65% having their way with this defense. Pass to Diaz. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A steal. And they're on the break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
90 seconds now into the second half. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their defensive numbers rise.
Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. He has 6. Pocket 6. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Diaz. He's got 9. Nasty move. Jokic craps the miss. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Diaz. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Aldama. Pass to Abrinas. Cans it from downtown. Timeout. Abrinas has got 13 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Jokic. Here's Petrushev. Still yet to score. Bogdanovich up top. A three-pointer off the mark. Shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Rubio outside, and he nails the jumper. He's got 10.
I tell you, the jump shot of Rubio certainly has improved. Still has a ways to go.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Petrushev. Bogdanovich wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Rubio looking around. Here's Diaz. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Leading by 3. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Rubio left side. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, this team gets elevated when Rubio puts together games like this, showing off the entire arsenal right now.
Here's Jokic. Can't hit from 12. Pass to Rubio. To the inside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Teodosic, covered by Rubio. The shot's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys.
Thank you, David.
2 shots.
And both free throws. Good for Aldama.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Diaz. Here's Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Abrinas has got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Jokic. Over Hernangomez. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Here's Diaz. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Abrinas with the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Chalk up 2 there.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Jokic draws the double. Up top, Aldama. Pass to Abrinas. The shot, no good. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession. And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Here's Diaz to the left side wing. The tray nailed from three-point land.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
From downtown, doesn't go for it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 27, first personal foul, second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 11, first personal foul, third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Knocks down the 3. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Zubac. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Saric against Wembanyama.
Third team foul. Zachary results. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 0, Bilal Coulibaly.
And here's Zubac. Smith outside. From downtown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Hayes with it. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Saric left side. To the inside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Hazonia. Coulibaly defending. 5 on the clock. Saric outside. Here's Hazonia. They grab their own miss. Fires the three. And there's Saric on the assist by Zubac.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Sar. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Off the mark there with a three. He's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Smith. Here's Hazonia. Coulibaly defending. Inside. Here's Smith. Fournier with a rebound. Coulibaly on the wing. Outside Fournier. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Nails it from 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Coulibaly, and the three-pointer goes.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Smith outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Wembanyama. Hayes for 3. The shot comes out. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith outside. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Fades away, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence. Taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Here's Rizachet. He had 9 points in his last time out. Batum outside. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Saric a screen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Here's Rizachet. No made baskets yet, and he starts out with a miss in this one.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Rudy Gobert on top. Ivica Zubac is second.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Here's Hazonia. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Jang, he's checked in for Rupert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Perkichin. Still no points. Shoots over Sarr. And it's Perkichin missing. Wembanyama, pass to Czar. Over Bogdanovic. Czar misses. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
Here's Jang. Pass to Wembanyama. With the floater. Misses the baby hook.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Czar passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Zubac. Right wing. Bogdanovic up top. Out to the wing. Here's Perkichin. Lets it go from deep. And Bojan Bogdanovic hits from deep. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Coulibaly. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as King. The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned.
Appreciate you joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Rizachet, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Czar in at the 4 spot. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Wembanyama against Zubac. With the fadeaway. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 9.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembanyama to look for his shot.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hazonia. He's scoreless.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Saric outside. Now Smith. Saric with it. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hazonia. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
From deep, Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama sinks the 3.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Smith outside. Pass to Azonia. Zubac, screen. Three-pointer. Azonia gets the bucket. He has 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wembanyama against Zubac. Wemby! Too tall, too talented.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Smith outside. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sar. Outside Koulibaly. There's the drive and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. Smith outside. Bogdanovic finds Zubac. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer is good.
Number 5.
58 seconds left in the third. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside Fournier. Here's Sar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sar using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Pass to Smith. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Batum outside. Now here's Gobert. Here's Sar. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Sar's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just bouncing off contact. Sar, man, 2 points the hard way.
Smith outside. Here's the pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Koulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and a Giabaselli in at the power forward position. Shooting a fantastic 57%. To tie it up. Sinks it from distance. And that'll tie this game up.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
So both teams making some changes here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks.
There's still a developing part of Sar's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Over Fournier. A nice shot by Smith.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Sar. The three. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Šarić for three. Fires in the triple.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Fournier for three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Hezonja. Down low. Here's Smith. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
To the paint to win the run. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the second half.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. The layup off target. Pass to Hayes. Zubac against Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. From deep, Sar. And Hezonja pulls it down. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Fournier against Smith. The fadeaway. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Wembanyama against Zubac. The drive by Wembanyama. Money!
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
36 seconds left in the game. Pass to Šarić. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Hayes. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
The jump hook. No good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Hayes. Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Risache in at the 3.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Smith outside, and stolen by Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Shoots over Šarić, and Sarr with the basket. On the assist from Wembanyama. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
The jump hook. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Wembanyama. From 17. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the inside. Zubac. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
11 feet out. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Smith. To tie. Hits it, and we're going to another overtime.
Oh, my. What a tremendous shot at the horn. And we're going to keep playing. I love it.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Go. With the 7-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Fournier. Pass to Risache. Off target from outside. Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. A nice shot by Smith.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right.
line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Over to the left wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Takes a step back. Shot from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 34 points.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Fires it from 18. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside. He connects!
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Rizachet. To the middle. Fades. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term.
time's already set.
Well, Kevin, you'll find me at the polls. I imagine yourself as well, a civic duty to make our voices heard on Election Day, and a right not to be taken lightly.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ball. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. The coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Giannis, following the basket by Jokic. Misses from close range. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Six to shoot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Papanikolaou.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And to Antetokounmpo. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Jokic a screen. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 6. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Giannis left side. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Jovic. Outside Bogdanovic. A 3 ball. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bogdanovic has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bucket is good. He's got 8.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Jovic. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Outside Bogdanovic. From the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
No. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Topic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Inside. That one's in, his first shot this game. Here's Topic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Topic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. They set the pick. Here's Teodosic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've got Jovic. Jokic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky that he couldn't come up with it there.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. To the paint. And that one's good, Teodosic.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Second, Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Jovic. Milutinov. Antetokounmpo defending. And here's Bogdanovic for three. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Calathes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Calathes has got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 12 in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Giannis outside. Seconds left, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
In the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. That'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
From deep, Giannis. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovic has got 15.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. For the three, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Connects from three-point range. 6 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. Fades away. No points there, only his third miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Here's Jokic, and he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They get it back. The nickel out, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Both teams deciding to change it up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Jovic, outside Bogdanovic. Here's the three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That will count. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next, here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Jovic gets it to go.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Jokic inside. The shot comes out. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the inside. Jokic inside. Misses the baby hook. 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Coavis dishes to Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Jokic. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Off on the layup.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
First team foul.
They double him with Giannis. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Another miss by Jokic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Giannis. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. It's the first. That puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
In the corner, it's Coathis. Nails the tray. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
14 foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Larkin, pass to Baberovic. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Diaz. Aldama with it. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Şengün. Fires from deep. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Diaz. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Diaz has got 5 points.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Şengün, the screen. Takes a 3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got his second bucket on the night.
It's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here's Aldama. Now here's Hernan Gomez, defended by Şengün. Here's Diaz. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 7.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Baberovic. He had 9 points in his last time out. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Diaz. "18 feet out." It's rebounded by Şengün.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Now here's Aldama inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Baberovic gets it to go.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Aldama. Drains the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Baberovic. 11 feet out and he hits it. Baberovic has got 5. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 2. We'll take it. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Now here's Rubio, guarded closely. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Larkin. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Larkin's got his third bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rubio up top, lets it go from 11, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Rubio's got his first points of the night.
Rubio's a guy you have a hard time guessing against. Creative shot making there.
Korkmaz passes to Osman. Yep, that one goes.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Rubio looking around. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Larkin. Lets it go from the wing. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Hernan Gomez. Şengün with a double team. Aldama outside for 3. Pure from three-point range. Aldama's got 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Larkin, covered by Rubio. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:27 left in the first half. Pass to Diaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Baberovic. And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Larkin. Off target at the rim. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Diaz. 9 points in the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Larkin. There's a screen. Lets it go. Good on the jump shot.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Olé! Now let's take a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Shooting has been ridiculous, 75% of this game. Misses the three. From the wing, and it's good. 2 points. Here's Diaz. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Diaz has got 12.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Şengün. Out to the wing. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Diaz. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Şengün passes to Larkin. Here's Baberovic. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Pass to Larkin from outside the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drops one in from the wing. 6 points for him. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Şengün, the screen. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Aldama outside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Diaz tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Larkin. Şengün with it. Shot blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Money on the 19-footer. Larkin's got 17.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Rubio. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, gets it done that time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Larkin. He's got 17. The shot, no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Rubio. Lays it up and banks it in. Rubio's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now Hernan Gomez. Off with the layup. And here's Şengün. They set the pick. Down low. It's picked off. To the paint. Back to Rubio. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He can't get the first one.
Number 12, 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Şengün. Defense is right there.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Aldama outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
2 minutes remaining.
Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Shot from the wing. Diaz, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. Here's Larkin. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Larkin's got 20 points.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Baberovic. And right through it goes!
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. on easy, too, on the layup.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Tipped. Second chance shot. Pass to Şengün. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's